this plan. Built the world with my own two hands.
How's it going? How's it going? Welcome in. How does the music sound echoey? Does it sound weird? Does it sound fun?
Yeah, I remember they said I failed. Now they ask for the thumbnail. They was laughing when the stream went stale. Now they still ringing bells for real. I got that small time cold in my mind. Had to hustle through the doubt.
Sounds a little echoey. That's what I thought. That is indeed what I thought. That's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah. They said a kid from Arkansas couldn't do that.
Yeah, what is that? What the fuck?
Told me to get a real job, now I'm getting paid to play.
Yeah, what the
Let's
fuck?
go. The ones that doubted the most still.
It sounds like robot-y and shit. Is that these? Is that the new headset doing that? Is it a secret double audio source without possibly fucking with anything? Very well could be. Let's see. Sound. That shit was loud. Maybe it's the audio enhancement? Well, no, because that sounded weird too.
Still follow me.
Yeah, that still sounds. I'm working on time since again, man. I got lazy. You're good, bro. You're good. You're good. Okay, well, there's the equalizer and shit. Maybe that needs to be. What the hell is going on right now? What the fuck?
Funny how that goes, honestly. Talk down when I streamed on the old HP. Now they type GG and apology. Mic check, I'm on my thing. Respawn crew got that team. Hit 100 on Twitch.
Pieces of it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is my mic picking up parts of it? I don't like that.
That's clean. 400 subs and I'm living my dream. Came from the south with a signal week. Now I'm uploading clips like every week. Talks that boy that ain't cheap. 300K views, that's heat. Ay, no big deal, I'm flexing, but I work too hard not to mention. Said I couldn't have them in session. It's grinding in my confessional lesson. Got that small town code in my veins. Yeah, had to hustle through the doubt and pain. They said I fade. Now I'm on that page. Respawn united, we here to stay. I got dreams, I don't chase trends. I just respawn and go again. They say, who this? I'm that kid. Arkansas born, yeah, I did what I did. Now in the booth like a Friday stream. Camera like low, that's a gamer's dream. Whole squad up, we a mean machine, but the numbers don't lie, we clean. From the Ozark to the algorithm, every upload hit like rhythm. Was a kid just dreaming about living, now I'm built my own division. Got haters in chat, that's fine, they watch more hours than mine. I don't block, I'm on the tide, let the views climb next time. This ain't look, it's plan. Built the world with my own two hands. We strong fans, got fans on fans. Ain't no cap. I said.
See, this doesn't sound terrible. That's a good start, I hope. That sounds fairly normal. How's it going? Hope you had a great holiday. Hope you had a great time yesterday. Hope you're doing well. You may have to do all that, but I appreciate you. Welcome in, brother. What's going on, Odessa Joe? Welcome in, welcome in. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome back to UCW. It's Friday. Y'all know what that means. It means it's breakdown day. It means it's extreme wrestling day. What's my hair doing right now? Once again, thank you to Nelly for the gifted. Thank you for all the five gifted, actually. Thank you for all that stuff. Thank you for that. Love you, brother. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. A great follow-up to Christmas. Beyond that, man, I don't really have much for you else that's new. Had a fucking pimple that was bothering the fuck out of me on my nose that I finally took care of, so that's great. Beyond that, we're going to get into the show. I don't really have much else. I hope that audio echo shit isn't happening throughout the whole stream. If it is, then we're probably going to have to cut back on the amount of music that we use, which is fine. You know, like, I mean, entrance music is really the only requirement for music, in my opinion. That's the only thing that I'm just like, okay, well, I gotta have that, you know what I'm saying? Beyond that, I really don't care. Because, like I said, it's just background noise. It's just shit to...
Are you winning, son?
Right now. What's going on? Hydrate. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We already got through the intro. Send the Discord link out real quick. My alerts are doing it too. Okay, so there's got to be... maybe... How's it going, Leah? Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is good with you. Hope it's been fine and dandy. Ready to chill and get through the end of 2025. I feel that. Okay, so maybe... hold on. While we've got time, you know... this might fuck everything up, but it might fix it. Now, I'm hoping that this fixed it. Big word on hoping. I just gotta make sure. Mic is muted on that motherfucker. Shouldn't be picking me up. Maybe splitting the interface is gonna do it. I'm gonna say I don't have my stream pulled up to where I can hear it anywhere. Hold turn the monitor down a good bit. I missed the Rumble yesterday. Who won it? Ricky Thomas fucking somehow, call it nepotism, I guess. I don't fucking know. Because he somehow won it. Let's try.
Yo. So this is what you meant when you said you're out of breath. Now we start again from the
Okay,
cracks
it's doing the same thing. Interesting. Okay. Now I can't even hear it. So what I did didn't fix it. It could be the new headset, not gonna lie. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, because that's all the way. All the way. We are having some technical difficulties at the beginning of the evening. Get that output. Can't hear anything. Ow. That's the wrong I'm not sure how sensitive your phone mic is, but I hear you put it on the headset. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely getting feedback. Even though this isn't supposed to be picking anything up. Okay. I'm plugging the old one back in. Hold on. Okay. Get this guy out of the way for right now. Aloha. Okay, I can hear things again. Is that better?
Sometimes I feel like I ain't none.
This guy, a future YouTube star. What's going on, Ripping Fingers? Welcome in. Maybe.
Sometimes
Hopefully.
I feel like I'm everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely
Sometimes I
not.
feel like I ain't nothing. Sometimes
won't.
I feel like I'm everything still.
Not that kind of YouTube star. I made one
Minecraft
Minecraft video. Same thing? Yeah, I can hear the same thing too. I'm very confused on what changed about my settings. Did it work? It worked literally yesterday. But it sounds robotic in this one too. So like my main theory of it being like the alternative headset. Yeah. I liked Skydo's Minecraft as a kid. Just didn't want to be like that, you know what I'm saying? But no, my main plan, you know, was like, my main theory was, you know, maybe it's an alternative microphone. Also, Nelly showed up and gave me my RAM. He probably didn't. But I, you know, this do anything? Nope. Nope. No, I can hear it multiple times. Fuck all that. Oh. Hey.
Cut the chain. Doctor gave me meds, but he never knew my pain. Nigga in my cup when the night's too long, but the truth in my pen made the weak feel strong.
Sound better on my end.
Mama told me, son, don't you waste a second. Life's too short, every breath is precious. If time had a price, every store would sell it. But we only get now, so I gotta tell it. I ain't sober-headed, I'm just open-hearted. I was broken many times, but I'm still what I started.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first match of the evening, Vintora will be taking on Mr. Clint, the simplest man in UCW. After that, Ace Anderson will be taking on the skill tree QLG in a, I believe that is a Breakdown World Championship preview match. Then we will have Logrest taking on Evan Russell for the Breakdown Prince of Carnage Championship. In a 2 out of 3 falls, no holds barred match here this evening, Owen Thomas will take on Mike Esma as well in an Extreme Rules match. After that, we will have Isaac Ramirez and Carlos Gonzalex taking on Teddy Gray and Aaryn Gray in another match. The final match to set up qualifiers for the Tag Team Hell tournament that will finalize on Sunday of this week at United We Fall. Ladies and gentlemen, after that, Dirty Barnzo will take on Leon Alexander, and then Ace, Indigo, Razor, and Darren Briggs. Razor making his UCW debut will go at it in a 2 out of 3 falls submissions only triple threat match to decide the #1 contender that will take on Droofy at United We Fall, and then Delilah Dakota will be taking on Santana Storm for the Breakdown Women's World Championship in a 2 out of 3 falls one-on-one death match here this evening. There are 7 matches ahead of that. Let's go ahead and get into Vintora versus Clint. Now that we are beyond and past all of the issues we were having, this should be a much smoother show. Probably switch back out to the old headset after the show. See if that remains the same. I don't know how that setting that got changed, but it got changed, so here we go. Welcome back to the UCW Breakdown Arena, ladies and gentlemen. Making their way down to the ring first, he is a former UCW Prime Internet Champion, a former Prime Champion. His opponent this evening is the simplest man in UCW, Mr. Clint.
Ain't no silver spoon, just dirt and dry. Raised on sweat, barely got by. Didn't come to talk, I came to show what happens when you don't let go. They don't know me, but they will. Ain't got flesh, but I got will. I'm not here for fame or trend, I'm here to fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, first match of the evening, Vintora taking on Clint. Slingblade takes down Clint very early. Vintora off the top. Clint gets out of the way. Big elbow to the body. Clothesline misses. Vintora gets out of the way. Big kick to the gut. Neck breaker from Clint. Rolls him over, takes him down, going for the cover. Only 2. Clint almost had Ventora in that one. Double axe handle misses. Sledgehammer gets knocked out of his hands. Clint with a strong right hand. Up onto his shoulders. Ventora with a reversal. Drops him down onto the back of his head. Big chest shots to Ventora as well. Ventura's back in the ring. Clint with a steel chair makes his way back in. Ventura steals it from him, throws it into the ropes. Clint not backing down from a fight. Don't think we have ever seen him do that here in UCW, to be honest. Big knee to the face. Belly drop from Clint down onto Ventora. Roll up cover. Not even a count of 1. Vintora with a lot more to do before he can take down Clint. Forearm to the face. Going for the cover. Once again, not even a count of 1. Ventura, big punches. Drops Clint with a drop kick. Over the top rope he goes. Down onto his ass. Who owns Razor? That would be Mr. Blade Franco. Sledgehammer shot to the body. Keeps the assault coming. Clothesline from Clint. Ventura gets right back up. Clint ready for anything. Drops Ventura again. Spinebuster on the way. And he delivers. Only a count of 2. Ventura able to kick out once again. Elbows to the face. Ventura fighting back. A lot of people recently. Yeah, it's been great. It's been very nice. Steel chair in the hands of Ventura. Cracks Clint while he's laying in the corner. Or laying on the corner, rather. He was standing up, using it to keep himself standing. Y'all know what I meant. Chair shot across the midsection of Clint. Got to bear for half of them to not come back and stand. Yep. Big punches to the top of the head. Shoulder tackled down on a Ventura. Body drop. Slams him down onto the back of his head. Clint taking his time, catching his breath on the outside. Ventura back up to his feet. Into the barricade he goes. Sling blade from Vintora once again. Chair shot to the neck. Vintora is looking way more dominant the later we go into this match. Clint having a lot more trouble standing up, a lot more trouble doing the work. Stomping down onto his back, down onto his ankle. Ventura. Clint had a lot of gas to start off this match. He was doing very well. The later this one goes. I mean, I was going to say the longer we see him stay down, but I mean, that just stood right back up. That's insane. Underneath the bottom rope. Clint catches Vintora. Drops it. Going for the cover. Only two again. Vintora stays in this match. Sledgehammer in his hands. Vintora not even standing up after Clint talks a little bit of shit to him. Back up to his feet. Huge knee to the face. Clint goes down. He is busted open. Vintora going for the cover. Two. Only two. Grabs him by the body. Power bomb. Another knee to the face of Clint. Vintora going for the cover. Three. Clint goes down. Vintora with another victory on his climb back up the rankings here in UCW. For as long as they can, based on what I said. Yep. Probably. Congratulations to Vintora, by the way. Vintora won, hipster. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match this evening, Ace Anderson will take on the Skill Tree QLG in a no-holds-barred match. This is a preview match of one of the matches we will see this Sunday at United We Fall. Let's get into it. Making their way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is your current Breakdown World Champion, the leader of the Empire of Pain, the former longest reigning Deathlock champion, ladies and gentlemen, Ace Anderson, making his way down to the ring.
This is the stand of one. No backup, no fear, no run. While they scream or turn and hide, I dig my heels and fight the tide. They call it suicide, I call it soul. They call it over, I call it roll. 'Cause pain don't shake me, blood don't stop me. Death might find me, it won't drop me. Line drawn, boots planted. I don't beg, I don't fold. You bring your God, I'll bring
gentlemen, a man who has taken UCW by storm, surprising everyone by becoming the #1 contender for the championship. The skill tree, QLG.
I walk through fire just to feel alive. Burn the pages where my past survived. Every scar a map that I can trace, leading me straight to this place. No spotlight handed down to me. I built my name from broken dreams. Now I'm standing where the echoes call. If I rise again, I'll risk the fall. Every lesson, every fight made me sharper in the light. If I stumble, if I bleed, that's the price of what I'll be. Cause when I climb higher, when the world says stop, feel the pressure, I don't drop. Every step another flame, I'll never play their game. Cause I'm fire and I won't expire. No chains can hold this higher. I climb higher. This is my empire. They said slow down, I just move faster. Turned every loss into my master. I'm no
Ace Anderson missing, QLG getting out of the way. Ace Anderson more of a powerhouse, QLG more agile, very quick. More of a high flyer here in UCW. Big move from Ace Anderson, misses. QLG catches him with a kick to the body. Gets out of the way of a clothesline and cracks him across the head with a kick to the top. Ace Anderson with one solid punch knocks down QLG. Working the arm again. Pushing Ace Anderson off of him. Big kick to the body. Chop to the face. Got him right on the throat. God damn. The dogs, bro. Jesus Christ. Ace Anderson, that was insane. Going for a submission. Like I said, this man was the former longest reigning Deathlock champion. Trying to take QLG out that way. Off the ropes, misses the kick to the top of the head. Up against the ropes. Off the middle, big uppercut. QLG takes down Ace Anderson. Knee drop down onto the arm of Ace. Jesus. What's going on, DK? Welcome in, brother. Hope you're having a great day at work, man. Hope you're feeling well. Hope you're doing awesome. Canadian Destroyer from QLG. 2. Only 2. QLG. Kick to the side of the face. Up on the ropes. Drops the knees to the back. Going for the cover. You too, brother. You too. Only a count of 2. QLG. Not able to take down Ace Anderson just yet. Ace Anderson spending a lot of time on his back in this match. We have not seen that in recent days. Ever since coming back at Divided We Stand, this man has been on one. Throws him into the corner. QLG with a good plan. If I can keep him down, I can probably win this. Solid strategy against a powerhouse like Ace Anderson. Big punch to the face, throws him into the corner. Ace folding up QLG. Down onto the table. What's going on, Tony? Welcome in, brother. How you doing? QLG with the clothesline takes down Ace Anderson. Going for another cover. Only a count of 1. Under the bottom rope. Steel chair in his hands. Cracks Ace Anderson. Ace Anderson struggling to stand. Legs goes out from underneath him. QLG is outpacing Ace Anderson right now. Clothesline takes him down. Huge knee to the side of the face. Going for the cover, Ace Anderson. What just happened? Okay. What was that? I saw that. Another slam from Ace Anderson. Going for the cover. That was, yeah, that was odd. I wasn't a fan of that. Slams the chair down onto QLG. Ace Anderson. Table in his hands. Rolling him over. QLG. Only 2. No, that happened. I don't know what that was. That happened. Kick to the body from QLG. Ace Anderson goes flat once again. 2. QLG controlling the pace of this match almost completely, keeping Ace down almost at all costs. We have not seen Ace Anderson be dominated like this, I want to say, ever. Nicholas Kelly, when he took the Deathlock championship from him, he didn't even beat him this well. QLG is completely outpacing the champion. This is like the 3rd, 4th time this week in UCW we've seen that power does not matter compared to pacing. QLG walking Ace Anderson over to the ropes. Double heels to the face of Ace Anderson. He still put up more of a fight. He had more submission. Like, he actually attempted submissions. Like, he got moves off. He hasn't really gotten any, like, he hasn't really gotten any moves off since the beginning of the match. Drop kick from QLG. Takes up the table. Setting it up along the ropes. QLG aiming for Ace Anderson. He catches the kick. QLG responds with a kick of his own. Anyway, what's going on, Barter? Welcome in, brother. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're doing well, man. Coming off the ropes. Big knee to the face from QLG. Off the top, misses. Ace with a drop kick takes down QLG. Right now we've got a champion who is probably very pissed off. Grabbing QLG by the throat, slams him down onto the mat. Going for the cover. Only 2. Ace Anderson beginning to unload with a kendo stick, shatters it across the ribs of QLG. Into the corner. QLG's getting 8-8. Oh no, oh no. QLG's got Ace on the top rope, puts Ace Anderson through the table. QLG going for the cover. 2. Only 2. ULG going underneath the ring, grabbing a baseball bat. Right behind him, drops him down onto his neck. Going for the cover. 2, 3, QLG on a roll-up cover, defeating Ace Anderson 2 days before facing him for the Breakdown World Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the skill tree.
Every scar a map that I can trace, leading me straight to this place. No spotlight handed down to me. I built my name from broken dreams. Now I'm standing where the echoes call. If I rise again, I'll risk the fall. Every lesson, every fight made me sharper.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup this evening is going to be Evan Russell taking on Logrest. Evan Russell defending the Prince of Carnage Championship in a 2 out of 3 falls, no holds barred match this evening. And if he loses, he will not have a rematch clause as he is active Division 1 champion as well. Because that's what we did to John Styles. That's what we're going to do to him. The whole reason why John Styles didn't get a rematch for the Prince of Carnage Championship originally. So we're going to keep it that way. Keep things fair. I'll explain everything that you're going to do. Making their way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, he is the challenger, a former Fighting Spirit champion. The #1 contender for the Prince of Carnage Championship, ladies and gentlemen, Logrest, making his way down to the ring. This man is his opponent. Goddamn. I need to wake up. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent is not only the active Prince of Carnage champion, he is the Division 1 champion of UCW, a 2-time Prince of Carnage champion. Making his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, Evan Russell.
Whole crowd chanting, I ain't even out yet. Bankroll thick like a first round check. Came from the league where the lights don't rest. Now I'm throwing hand where the ropes get stretched. SNW days, yeah, I ran that show. Every belt touch gold with my name unfold. Dash don't lie, go and check that post. Hall of Fame shine on brag, I blow. Talk number, talk trophies, talk rings. I've been paid in legacy. Money on me endlessly. Ain't no luck, it's chemistry. Grinding intensity. From the court to the ring, still moving like royalty. Russell never miss, that's a certified loyalty. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money,
7-time NBA champion.
money, money,
scouted by Floyd.
I got a glow from the hardwood grind. Still see banner when I close my mind. Champ rings turn to change that shine on the road right up. When I walk that line, got ice on the wrist. Pain in the past. Still first pick when they drafted the class. SMW, UCW, new crown. The whole same old story. Russell and go. Franchise tell y'all careers no gimmick. Numbers up top, I don't see no limit.
And there it is, a better look at the Prince of Carnage Championship. We don't really see any of that. We've already seen them. We've seen it. Evan Russell ducks out of the way of something that didn't come, gets kicked in the face, throws Logrest down onto the mat. Yeah, that sucks. I would say there's certain things that just don't transfer over that we can't control, which does suck. Drops the back down onto Logrest. Logrest, big kick in the side of the face of Evan Russell. Off the middle rope, clothesline takes down Russell. Russell with a reversal, throws Logrest over the ropes. Takes the legs out from underneath him. Big kicks to the face of Evan Russell. Sneaks up behind him. Evan Russell with a reversal. Big elbows to the body. These two men well scouted apparently. Back and forth they go. Russell throws him into the steel steps. Elbow drop across the back of Logrest. Big kick misses. Huge knee from Evan Russell. Coming out of nowhere, drops him. Trash can in his hands. Face bounced off the trash can. Logrest goes flying. Throws it down onto the body of Logrest. Drop kick misses. Logrest misses as well. Bree said she did. Sticking their hands, misses. Big kicks to the legs, uppercut lands, elbow to the face. Through the ropes, Logrest takes down Evan Russell.
The letters, Mason. What do they mean?
The Tribal King Kizu Fatu. Thank you for the YouTube subscription, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to UCW. Under the barricade, Evan Russell goes down. Logrest takes down, or big drop to Evan Russell. Logrest pulls out a door from underneath the ring. Russell slips up behind him, takes him down with a roll-up. Only a count of one. Not even a count of one, actually. Logrest throwing Russell into the door. Hold it over. That was DDT down onto the door. Logrest grabs Evan Russell by the back of the head. Evan Russell with elbows to the body. Fighting back. Big knee to the face. Going underneath the ring, Evan Russell pulling out a stop sign. Big kick from Logrest lands. Russell be taking this sort of damage after losing the match in the playoffs? Hey, he's the one who wanted to be a triathlete. Quadruple, quintuple athlete, whatever the fuck he is. Big kick to the back. Logrest going for the cover on the outside. Only 2. What's going on, Brad? Welcome in, brother. Hope you're doing well, pal. Hope you had a great day. Off the top rope, Logrest misses the leg drop. Drops him on his face. Going for the cover, only 2. Stop sign in his hands.
Hello there.
Throws it down onto the face of the Logrest. Over the top, takes him down once again. Logrest looking. Oh no, Logrest in a bad position. Evan Russell drops Logrest, lays him down onto the stop sign. Going for the cover. Only 2. Stop him down onto the ankle, down onto the arm as well. Logrest not taking the beating kindly. Doing what he can to dish it back out to Evan Russell. He's been very, very back and forth in this match. Face. Back into his feet, Evan Russell falling down. Logrest working the arm once again. Drops the knees down across the back. The reversals are crazy. I agree. They're going back and forth. This is probably one of the most technical Prince of Carnage defenses that we have seen to date. Logrest traps him, hits him with another DDT. Evan Russell gets dropped on the outside. Only 2. Baseball bat in the hands of Logrest. Never good. Lays out Evan Russell once again. Evan Russell with a big punch to the face. What's going on, Marshall? Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day. I know I saw you. I think you were on YouTube earlier. Yeah. I know you had a big kick to the face. Misses. Evan Russell gets caught in the face by the second one. Logrest knocks him down. Only 2. How's everyone doing? Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Just kick to the top of the head. Evan Russell with a big punch. Drops him onto the baseball bat. The entire spine of Logrest. Into the ropes, or underneath the ropes. Russell gets Logrest into the ring. Stomping down onto the back. Off the ropes. Evan Russell. Elbow drop to the chest. Makes sense. Evan Russell with a hockey stick across the face of Logrest. Going for the cover. Only 2. Going up onto the middle rope. Evan Russell misses the elbow drop. Up the top rope, Logrest. You sound dead right now, you good? Bro, I'm tired. I am tired. Misses with the hockey stick. Elbow drop from Evan Russell. Misses once again. Logrest doing everything he can to take down Evan Russell. Still only 2. Off the middle rope. Logrest once again. Only 2. Big uppercut to the face. Logrest takes Evan Russell down once again. 3. Logrest able to pick up the first of 2 pinfalls necessary. Hockey stick to the face. Missing the first one. Going for 2. Logrest takes down Evan Russell once again. Only 2. Logrest not able to get the job done just yet. Evan Russell not able to get a moment to breathe. Logrest doing an incredible job of keeping Evan Russell down. Evan Russell with a reversal takes the legs off from underneath Logrest. Off the middle rope. Beautiful crossbody from the champion. Face first, Logrest goes down. 2, only 1 actually. Only 1. I thought that was 2, but it was. Stomping down onto his face. Logrest goes through the ropes. Double axe handle misses. 1 at this stage of the match is crazy. I agree. I mean, Logrest went on and just beat the shit out of him for a hot minute. Like, he didn't take any damage, so he was just recovering because he was doing damage and taunting. I mean, the best way to recover. Because you gain health back, you gain stamina back, you gain all that shit back. So I mean, he's been pacing himself incredibly well. Doing a great job of keeping Evan Russell down. You got to remember, Logrest has also been second-guessed and counted out by almost everybody who he has competed against in UCW so far, especially in the championship picture. He's coming off of losing the Fighting Spirit Championship to Supreme Knight. Might have a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. I hope he loses, to be honest. I haven't got too much going on right now. Hey, facts. Going to the playoffs, he's the champion. Too much shit. Big uppercut from Logrest. Elbow to the face. Oh my god. Hurricane Rana into the middle of the ring. An incredible combo from Logrest. Off the top rope. That could be NFL too. Yeah, like that, bro. Logrest sizing up Evan Russell one more time. Big kick to the body. The first one misses. Lands the second one. Evan Russell falls down in the middle of the ring. 2, 3. Logrest is your new Prince of Carnage champion. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the Mantis for getting gold back around his waist. What's going on, Joker? Welcome in, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match of the evening, Owen Thomas will take on Mike Esma in a Extreme Rules one-fall matchup. He is a former Prince of Carnage champion, a former Fighting Spirit champion, a former number 1 contender for the Deathlock championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Owen the Ace Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring next, he is Mike Esma, a former junior heavyweight champion on UCW Awakening. Probably one of the flashiest men on the UCW
talk slick, get jacked at the show, mic in my hand, dog, fist on your chin. Either way, I'm locked in the win. I write pain in lines, you can't dodge. Every word laced with trace damage. From battle stages to steel cages, this tongue's been deadly for ages. Fast hands, fast mind, ring bell, that's my grind. From the booth to the ropes I climb. You catch fades when you cross my rhymes. Cast my force, that force the love from my life. I go bar for bar, ain't no gimmick. Step in the ring, you feel every lyric. Hard wired for pressure, born in the fire. Turn my verses into razor wire. My rhythm fatal, precision surgical. Line so clean, it's straight up vertical. I jab with cadence, hook with slang.
Owen Thomas and Mike Esma, ladies and gentlemen. Big kick to the body. Mike Esma starting off with it great, to be honest. Takes him down. Owen Thomas, known in UCW for his ring control, his ability to move around the ring very quickly, change the pace of a match and control it. Neck breaker from Owen Thomas. CC's going for a slower pace. Mike Esma definitely more of a quick-paced fighter. Spine butt. Owen Thomas showing a little bit more aggression than usual. Big punch to the body. Keeps the kicks coming. Drops him on the top of his head. Up onto his shoulder. Owen Thomas. Reverse DDT from Mike Esma. Takes him down. Chop to the chest. Down onto the top turnbuckle. Owen Thomas making it look easy right now against a former UCW junior heavyweight champion. Trash can in his hands. Throws it over the ropes. Esma making his way to his feet. Cutter lands. Owen Thomas takes down Mike Esma. Owen Thomas looking very holy. That left hand from hell drops Mike Esma down, pushing his knee into the back of Mike Esma off the bottom rope. Going for the cover. Only one. Esma showing incredible resilience. Trash can down onto the body. Bouncing the face of Mike Esma off of his foot. Owen Thomas catches the leg of Mike. Oh shit. Power bomb from Owen Thomas. Taking aim. Cartwheel kick, misses. Esma gets out of the way. Forearm to the face from Esma, takes down Owen. Esma looking for a little bit of offense now, misses that kick to the face. Punch to the face lands though. Owen rolls outside. Owen Thomas heading for a weapon, grabs a table. Only really seen him grab weapons in his matches against John Styles. So that's quite an interesting move. Reverse DDT. Into the ropes. Esma with a reversal. Another clothesline takes down Owen Thomas. Up onto the shoulders of Mike Esma. Drops him. Takes both the legs, going for the cover. 1-2. Owen is usually a main protector in that weapon. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the head of Owen Thomas, to be honest with you. Usually more onto the trash can. Picking up a chair. Owen Thomas kind of brutalizing Mike Esma right now. Spear from Mike Esma. Takes the shot onto the trash can. Chair in his hands. Big bicycle kick to the face of Mike Esma. Only 2. Esma has taken a trash can to his back, a steel chair to his chest, multiple kicks to the face. Still in this one. Spanish fly from Owen Thomas. Going for the cover. Only 2. Down onto his chest. Mike Esma down onto the steel chair that Owen Thomas just hit him with. Only 2. Steel chair in his hands once again. Owen gets taken down by a massive clothesline. Chair shot to the face. Mike Esma takes him down. Uppercut misses. Owen Thomas with a reversal. Off the middle rope, cutter barely connecting. More of a headbutt doing the damage. 2. Owen Thomas not done with Mike Esma. Heads to the outside, goes back underneath the ring. Pulling out another steel chair. Throws it in the face of Mike Esma. Botch Mania called, they want their cutter back. Backs. Owen Thomas stomping down onto the chest of Mike Esma. Stands him up. Into the ring. Mike Esma with a reversal. Big punch to the body. Huge kick to the face from Esma. Really close to that table. If you fuck this up, you're going through it. Mike Esma misses. Another chair shot from Owen Thomas. Super kick from Mike Esma. Only 2. Owen Thomas bleeding. Mike Esma Owen Thomas with a reversal. Big combo from Esma. Knocks down Owen Thomas. Is it Owen Tornado time? What you mean? Big knees to the body. Kick to the face to Owen, misses. Mike Esma just swinging at air at this point, trying to do anything he can to take down Owen Thomas. Reversing the Spanish fly. Remember me kick from Mike Esma. Owen Thomas kicking out. He bleeds, so he's bleeding. He bleeds, so does he win? I don't know. That hasn't been necessarily the case with Owen Thomas. Big elbow to the face of Mike Esma. Onto the shoulders of Esma. Owen Thomas. 3. Mike Esma wins it. Owen Thomas showing less technique, more aggression. Seemed to let his mind go later on in the match. Mike Esma taking complete advantage of that and defeating Owen Thomas. Next match of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, Ballin' Out will take on the Next Generation in the last match of the UCW Second Chance Tournament. The winner will go on to face Flight Risk at the beginning of UCW United We Fall, and the winners will go on to be in the tag team main event of the evening. They will take on Radcore and Ogre, as well as Azriel Black and Big Johnson. The winners will become World Tag Team, or they'll become champions. Honestly, they'll become World Tag Team champions. They'll become Breakdown Tag Team Extreme champions. However, Radcore and Ogre saying a couple weeks ago that if they don't win at United We Fall, that the tag team championships must be ununified, or they will not ever leave the tag team division alone. So we'll see how that goes. Who knows? Well, let's get into the tag team action for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Making their way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, they are UCW's favorite tag team in recent history.
Let's go!
Looking for a second chance in this tag team tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Isaac Ramirez, Carlos Gonzalez, Ballin' Out.
Like no one else can. It's all locked down, yeah, I got it, man. 1, 2, 3, let it flow. Watch me rise, here we go. Up and feeling like a pro. Watch me light it up and glow. Moving fast, I run the show. Taking over, watch me grow. Full speed, no time to slow. On the rise and letting go. I keep it real, I'm staying true. I live for the hype, and all the world knows too. I bring the swag like no one else can. No need to boast, I'm just living it, man. I bring the swag like no one else can. It's all locked down, yeah, I got it, man. Started from the ground, I built it high. Watch me shine, I touch the sky. Proof is in the grind, don't lie. Put in work, watch me fly.
opponent. Two gentlemen who think they are the next generation of professional wrestling. Two people who think they are the next generation of this tag team division. Aaryn and Teddy Gray, ladies and gentlemen.
The crown.
Both of these teams being knocked out of the Tag Team Hell tournament. Looking for a second chance. This would technically be the semifinals of that tournament. Granted, it's only like a one-round thing. There were only four teams who got knocked out. They've all already competed. This will not be forgotten. Facts. Isaac Ramirez takes down Teddy Gray to start off the match. Throws him into the corner. Isaac Ramirez and Carlos Gonzalez starting off already excellently. Down onto the body. That is true. In the last tournament, Next Generation was the team to take Ballin out of it. Throwing Isaac Ramirez into Teddy Gray. Isaac Ramirez, once again, the legal man for Ballin' Out. Off the top rope, he misses. Into the corner. Isaac Ramirez missing Teddy Gray, throwing him into the corner. Big uppercut from Teddy Gray. Working the back, throws Isaac Ramirez back into the corner. Isaac Ramirez stopping him from tagging in Aaryn Gray. Big kick to the body. Leg drop to the back of the head. Teddy Gray goes down. Tagging in Isaac Ramirez. Elbow drop. Drops the belly across the back of Teddy Gray. Carlos Gonzalez going for the cover. Only a count of one. Popsicle sticks as the wick. I was shooting like a flamethrower when it's going. Facts. They're cool though. They're sick. DDT from Teddy Gray. Finally getting Aaryn Gray in on this match. Carlos Gonzalez notices. Is that a statement to Ragcorn over? Why else would he belly drop? There are many ways to belly drop. There is only one way to take a miss. Into the ropes. Aaryn Gray. Going up to the middle rope. Drops the belly once again. Carlos has not forgotten when Ragcorn Ogre attacked Isaac backstage. This crack. Power bomb from Carlos Gonzalez. Tagging Isaac Ramirez back in. Isaac gets out of the way. Clothesline takes down Aaryn. glad you remembered that because I didn't. Nah, I remembered that. That happened. I did. Yeah, that happened. Scoop slam from Isaac Ramirez. Carlos Gonzalez going to assist him on his way down to Aaryn Gray. Teddy Gray now the legal man. Carlos Gonzalez waiting for him in his corner. Big kick to the body. Takes him down quite simply. Throws him into the opposite corner. Now he's going to bully Aaryn Gray a little bit. Make sure that the non-legal man stays out of his way for a little while. Big punches to the face from Carlos Gonzalez. Battering Teddy Gray right now. Aaryn Gray trying to make his way across the ring. Carlos Gonzalez lays him out once again. Aaryn Gray barely able to get out of the ring in time. Teddy Gray goes into the corner. Carlos Gonzalez with another tag. Isaac Ramirez, the legal man. Falling out. Looking incredible here this evening. Teddy Gray and now Aaryn Gray, now the legal man actually. Going for a roll-up cover as soon as he makes his way into the ring. Only a count of one. Misses dropping the knee. Big knee lift from Isaac Ramirez. Lays out Aaryn Gray. Throws him into the corner. Up against the ropes. Big elbow to the face. DDT from Isaac Ramirez. By the back of the head. Bouncing the face of Aaryn Gray off the top turnbuckle. Look, my fans are speaking about me. Hey, whoa. Crazy. Can't talk about us like that. I will not sit here and stand for it. Isaac Ramirez trying to bully Aaryn Gray in front of his younger brother. Gray's got him. Drops him on the back of his head. Carlos Gonzalez breaking up the cover. Aaryn Gray not forgetting how he treated him. Isaac Ramirez was trying to go off the ropes right there. Takes the legs out from underneath Aaryn Gray. Tags in Carlos Gonzalez. Into the corner. Carlos Gonzalez tags in Isaac Ramirez once again. Throwing him into the corner. Clothesline from Carlos Gonzalez takes down Aaryn Gray. Isaac Ramirez heads onto the outside. Off the top rope. All in out doing a great job of keeping the next generation separated. A great job of keeping each other fresh. Only a count of one. That is actually quite surprising to me. Into the corner. Big kick to the ankle. Throwing Carlos Gonzalez into the corner. Aaryn Gray making his way across the ring. Big elbow to the face before he can get the tag in. Throws him back in. Teddy Gray, now the legal man. That's good tag work. It is. They are really good at the tag work. Inadvertently, probably the best chemistry between a tag team that we have in UCW. Neck breaker from Teddy Gray. Top rope. Double axe handle to Aaryn Gray from Teddy Gray. Aaryn goes down. It was his brother's fault. That is not ever what you want to see.
How about new?
Teddy Gray takes down Carlos Gonzalez. Making his way over the ring. Big punch to the body of Isaac Ramirez. Teddy Gray has gone completely rogue, taking it down everyone. Big punch to the face. What's going on, Big H? Welcome in, brother. Hope you're having a great night. Hope you had a good holiday. Hope you're okay. Welcome back. Under the bottom rope. Working the arm of Aaryn Gray. Carlos Gonzalez looks a little over the simple mistakes and giving the gaps away. Teddy Gray makes his way back over to Aaryn. Gets his brother back in. Carlos trying to get back up to his feet. It's caught by Aaryn Gray once again. Isaac Ramirez asking for the tag from Carlos Gonzalez. Carlos with a reversal. Wrong corner, brother. Elbow to the face from Aaryn Gray. Carlos Gonzalez fighting back. Big boot to the face. Busts him wide open. Into the corner. Carlos Gonzalez tags in Isaac Ramirez. Now the legal man going for the cover. Teddy Gray breaks it up. Big punch to the face. Isaac Ramirez takes a huge elbow. Thrown into his own corner. Aaryn Gray, big uppercut. Gets taken down. Aaryn Gray doing a great job of saving himself. He just can't seem to get back up to his feet. Isaac makes his way up. Big punches to the face. Throws him into the corner, going for the cover. Or not going for the cover, goes for the tag. Carlos Gonzalez going for the cover on Aaryn Gray. Two, only two. That's their finisher, by the way. I figured. I just didn't know if there was a name for it. Let me know who wins if I'm not back in time. I got a BRB. Sounds good, brother. Sounds good. Isaac Ramirez. Feel free to make one up. I'll think about one. As I said, I'm not the greatest at names. Isaac Ramirez, not a submission. What's going on, Supreme? Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Hope you are warm and safe as well, brother. Hope you had a great holiday. Stomping down onto the ankle. Teddy Gray, now the legal man for next round. Big punch to the back of the head. Teddy Gray stumbles. Off the ropes. Leg drop misses. Into the corner goes Teddy. Isaac looking incredible out there. Tags in Carlos Gonzalez. Carlos back in the ring, misses the elbow drop. Elbow of a drop from Teddy Gray, misses as well. Throws him into the corner. Carlos gets caught right before the tag can go off. Plants Teddy Gray. Aaryn Gray goes for the breaks up the cover. Makes me sad, yeah. Isaac Ramirez, now the legal man for balling out. Bruising starting to form on the back and chest of Teddy Gray. Frog splash from Isaac Ramirez. Going for the cover. 2. Only 2. Crowd chanting tag team wrestling. Isaac Ramirez looking for a last-ditch effort to take down Next Generation. Not only get farther and get to the point they need to be in the Tag Team Hell tournament, but right the wrong from the Bound by Blood Tag Team tournament. Teddy Gray makes his way over into the corner. Aaryn Gray, now the legal man. Isaac Ramirez laid out on the other side of the ring. Aaryn Gray taking aim. Isaac Ramirez is struggling, gets dropped across the knees of Aaryn Gray. Going for the cover. Only 2. Elbow drops in the mouth of Isaac Ramirez. Aaryn Gray gets thrown into Aaryn Gray throws Isaac Ramirez into the referee. Bouncing the face of Isaac off the top turnbuckle, busting him wide open. Aaryn Gray throws him into his own corner, big chop to the chest. Working the arm now, bending it across the top rope. Aaryn Gray. Stomping down on the face of Isaac Ramirez in the corner. Double axe handle from Aaryn Gray. Tags in Teddy. Isaac Ramirez, blood pouring down his face. DDT from Teddy Gray. Isaac gets back up to his feet. Back into the corner, chop to the chest. Isaac with a reversal. Throws Teddy into the corner. Big tag. Drops him across the top rope. Carlos sits him up. Gets him up to his feet. Misses the kick. Clothesline from Teddy Gray connects. That was a much needed tag. It was. Big punches to the body of Aaryn Gray. Carlos puts him down. Tagging Isaac Ramirez back in might not have been the best idea. Big knee to the face, misses. Throwing him into the ropes. Isaac Ramirez misses the drop kick. Aaryn, what the fuck? Into the corner. Aaryn Gray, belly to belly. Going for the cover. Breaks it up at 1. Referee gets taken out. Isaac Ramirez catches the punch from Aaryn Gray, throws him into the corner. Carlos Gonzalez waiting, tags him in. Once again, Carlos Gonzalez, Jesus Christ, drops Aaryn Gray across that top rope, lining him up perfectly. Rolls him over, going for the cover. Teddy Gray, like a seeking missile, stops Carlos Gonzalez in his tracks. Aaryn Gray looks like he's got nothing left in the tank. Double axe handle. Throwing Carlos back into the corner. Big knee. Back into the corner. Aaryn Gray across. Huge kick to the face of Carlos Gonzalez. Lays him out. Aaryn Gray opting to tag in Teddy Gray instead. Great tag for the Next Generation. Catches him. Hurricane Rana going for the cover. Breaks it up at 2. Referee taken down once again. Teddy Gray lining up Carlos Gonzalez across his knees. Tagging back in Aaryn Gray. Dropping the elbow across the chin of Carlos Gonzalez. Kicking the shit out of the referee twice, Carlos. Big elbow drop across the chest. Ref magically stands back up. Aaryn Gray tags in Teddy Gray. Isaac Ramirez, once again the legal man. DDT. Busting open Teddy Gray. Double axe handle off the middle rope. Going for the cover. Aaryn Gray stops it at 1. Back up the middle rope. Frog splash lands. Going for the cover once again. 2, 3. Isaac Ramirez brings it home for balling out. They move on to go to United We Fall. Whether they will win or lose is up to them, but they have gotten there. Being a UCW ref has become a contact sport, it has.
I bring the swag like no one else can. No need to boast, I'm just living it, man. I bring the swag like no one else can. It's all locked down, yeah, I got it, man. 1, 2, 3, let it flow. Watch me rise, here we go. Up and feeling like a pro. Watch me light it up and glow. Moving fast, I run the show. Taking over, watch me grow. Full speed, no time to slow. On the rise and letting go. I keep it real, I'm staying true. I live for the hype, and all the world knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup this evening, Dirty Barnzo takes on Leon Alexander.
Like no one else can. No need to boast, I'm just living it, man. I bring the swag like no one else can. It's all locked down, yeah, I got it, man. From the ground, I built it.
Making his way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UCW Awakening Internet Champion. He is the king of the jobbers, Dirty Barnzo.
Dirty Barnzo on the ring. You know the deal. Came up from the streets with a smirk and a plan. Gold on my neck and the mic in my hand. Talk slick, move quick, never show how I feel. That's how I roll. That's Barnzo still. You want respect, you better earn that meal. I took what's mine with a grin that's real. Fans chant my name cause they know the appeal. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Mama seems to love the swag, I say I'm bad news. Catch me in the club with fresh tattoos. Cash in my hand, gold teeth, they gleam. UCW title locked in the dream. I came to win cause the streets
Trying to bury Aaryn.
cheer for the real when I spin that wheel. You know the name when the crowd goes real. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Too hot to touch, I'm the king of the deal. Talk that talk, I walk with steel. UCW heat, I'm the flame you feel.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent,
I cheat, I
one of the men with the longest entrances in UCW. He is a former open weight champion here in UCW. SMW legend, the Blueprint, the leader of the kingdom, Leon Alexander, your current #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Champion.
Unstoppable force, I was born to transform. No chain, no cage, can't
Deja sangre, un rey sin corona, sin miedo, sin duda. Gigante real, no hay segunda. No, no hay segunda. Soy gigante built from the storm. Unstoppable force, I was born to transform. No cage, no throne can hold this pain. Leon Alexander forever reigns. The ground don't move me. I move the ground. I move the. Look at my eyes, you'll see the code. Blueprint DNA and beast mode. Towers fall when I take my step. Every promise I made, every debt's been kept. Desde mi pueblo hasta el mundo entero. Sigo siendo un gigante guerrero verdadero. My shadow waste guns, my fist bring thunder. I'm the groundbreaker, the ground wonder. I don't just fight, I don't find no war. They built the stage, I became the floor. No ground fisting, no throne can't stay. Cause El Giga always finds his way. Soy gigante built from the storm. Unstoppable force, I was born to transform. No cage, no throne can hold this pain. Leon Alexander forever reigns. Gigante. Gigante. The ground don't move me. I move the ground. El Gigante vive.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dirty Barnzo facing off against Leon Alexander. Leon Alexander, probably the most competent man that Barnes has ever been.
In this old cage, scraping echoes off the concrete floor, searching for a key that unlocks the door.
You gotta imagine how high Leon is riding right now. If she can knock out Storm, then the Breakdown Women's World Championship, quite possibly the World Heavyweight Championship, will be as well as the That's because instead of turning down the music, I turned it up earlier. That's crazy. Leon Alexander doing exactly what I expected from him, honestly. Dominating Dirty Barnzo in this match. What's going on, Captain QP? Welcome in, brother. How you doing? Baseball bat in the hands of Leon Alexander. Misses. Barnes back up to his feet. Drop kick takes down Leon Alexander. Ref, get out of the way, bro. I don't know what the main camera is. Come on. Dirty Barnzo drops Leon Alexander. Going for the cover. Only a count of 2. He's got him up on his shoulders. Leon refusing to let him pick him up. Elbow to the face. Leon Alexander dropping Barnes. Only 2. Barnes getting up to his feet. Leon Alexander getting himself hyped up. This does not look good for the former internet champion. Down onto the top rope. Working the shoulder of Barnes now. Barnes takes the legs out from underneath Leon Alexander. Big punches to the face, chop to the chest. Leon responds with one of his own. Drops Dirty Barnes once again. Leon Alexander, a powerhouse in UCW, throwing a baseball bat in the face of Barnes. Who is this? Coming down to, is this the second masked man that we have seen coming out during one of Leon Alexander's matches? Barnes with the Hurricane Rana takes Leon Alexander down. This guy ain't wearing no shoes. Samoan Spike lays out Barnes. This masked man runs off. Barnes busts open Leon Alexander. Who the fuck was that? Hurricane Rana. Big kick to the face of Barnes. Clothesline from Leon. Decimates Barnes once again. Huge splash from Leon Alexander. Going for the cover. 2. Only 2. Leon Alexander not done. Lining up another one. Reverse headbutt from... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Barnes. Gonna go for 3. Alexander laid out close to the middle of the ring. Barnes goes up to the top rope. Frog splash connects. Going for the cover. Only 2. Back up to the top rope. Barnes gonna go for the frog splash again. Leon eating 2. Still only 2. Kendo stick in the hands of Dirty Barnzo. Leon knocks it out of his hands. Big chop to the chest, hits him. Throws him over his shoulder. Leon rolls out of the ring, looking for a moment to breathe. Barnes getting the crowd behind him. Leon Alexander going underneath the ring, grabbing something of his own. Kendo stick in the hands of the Blueprint. Drop kick, he does not fall. Barnes rolling around him. Leon, repeated shots to the body. Barnes falls down. Leon Alexander. Dropping Barnes. 2. Only 2. Throwing him across the ring. Takes the legs out from underneath it. Barnes doing everything that he can to stay in this match. Leon Alexander doing everything he can to end this one. Barnes letting loose with that baseball bat on the outside. Low blow from Barnes. Knocks Leon Alexander down. Off the top rope. One Leon has enough. Good idea. Don't let him procreate with Delilah. Yeah. goes over the top rope. Drop kick off the middle rope lands. Headbutt from Leon. Going for the cover once again. 2. Still only 2. Barnes back up to his feet. Leon catches him with a knee to the body. DDT bust open Barnes. Grab him by the head. Arm wrapped around the shoulder. Slams him down. Going for the cover once again. 3. Leon Alexander picking up the W on the king of the jobbers.
Yeah, they call me El Blueprint, El Gigante. No man alive can move me. Still in my bones, stone in my name. Every move I make, they feel the quake. This about who you could read me late. Now I'm the one you can't break away. Footstep heavy, suelo temblando. UCW, feel they go down and blueprint made.
Wasn't even the same match, man.
No fear, no mercy, solo poder.
But Leon was gonna take it over there, so Ace Indigo will take on Razor in his UCW debut, as well as Darren Briggs in a 2 out of 3 falls submission only match. Decide the #1 contender for the Deathlock Championship.
So you got that built from the storm. Unstoppable force, I was born to transform. You can't stop what was made to reign. Leon Alexander, remember the name. Mira el suelo. Y hace parte, cada paso deja sangre, un rey sin corona, sin miedo, sin duda.
Ladies and gentlemen, making the way down the ring first, I believe he is the rock and roll god, a former UCW Prince of Carnage champion, Ace Indigo, making his way down to the ring. Taking UCW by storm, this man has been quite fun to watch in the last few weeks.
Boots hit the ground like a rolling quake. Crowd screams loud like the earth might break. Lights flash hot, shadow snake. Born in the fire, not afraid to burn. Every scar a badge, every lesson learned. Turn the amps up, feel the world turn. Rock and roll god, the king of the stage. Thunder in his veins, breaking every cage. Rock and roll god, he's a star.
I don't actually know if this was coming out, but I'm assuming this is coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring next, making his UCW debut, entering the squared circle for the first time here in UCW, ladies and gentlemen, Razor.
Call it. Stepping, no warning, no mercy, no pause. Hands like a vice. I'm the flaw in your laws. Heavyweight pressure with surging control. I don't outfight you. I take what I'm owed. Grip on the wrist and the elbow pops. Bodies a step when the breathing stops. You came for a show, I came for the end. You came with a mouth, I came with a plan. So like a start, then I struck like a switch. Every little mistake turns into a stitch. Tap or get folded. Pray, but I don't. I'm on a red line. Pressure in the headlights. No time. One grip, one turn, now your whole world bends. I don't need luck, I just need tendons. I'm on a red line. Mask on, jaw tight. No light. You can don't do pretty. Out of the fair, out of new control, and the silence in the air. Tattoos like history, scars like proof. I learned how to hurt when the cameras don't look. Neck in the
This matchup, our third competitor representing the Crimson Syndicate, a former Fighting Spirit champion, a former junior heavyweight champion on Prime, Darren Briggs.
barroom born with a busted jaw. Raised on fists and outlaws law. Never cared for kings or crowns. I come to swing, not mess around.
Not much gold to show for it. Been a member of the Crimson
You hear that bell? It's too late now. Ain't no mercy in this part of town. Still don't cry and I don't fold. I break them down before they get bold. One last round. I ain't staying down. Brass in my bones. Boots on the ground. One last shot. One more sound.
All three men standing across from each other. Some of them, I think all of them for the first time. Razor, big knee to the face. Off the ropes, drop kick takes down Ace Indigo. Big forearm to the face from Darren Briggs. I don't think any of these men are going to give an inch. This is a 2 out of 3 falls submissions only match. I think this is the first one in UCW history. Very interested to see how this one goes. Need to pop my back. Ace Indigo, big punch to the face of Razor, takes him down. He's right back up to his feet. Drop kick from Indigo misses. Big elbows to the body. Indigo gets Briggs into the corner. Big knee to the face from Briggs. Forearm to the face. Razor locks up Darren Briggs, going for a guillotine. That's a rear naked. Big elbow to the head. Elbows to the body from Ace Indigo. Backs down Darren Briggs. Off the middle rope, crossbody from Ace Indigo takes down Briggs. Crossbody from Indigo as well. Indigo goes down. Off the ropes, huge kick from Briggs. Takes down the newcomer as well. Solid punch from Indigo takes down Darren Briggs. All three men moving very slowly, understanding the pacing is crucial in a match like this. Baseball back to the face of Darren Briggs. He goes down, takes out Razor as well. Razor sacrificing his own knees. Reverse headbutt to Ace Indigo. Briggs goes underneath the ring. Throws a glass bar that misses. What's going on? Get her done. How's it going, man? Big kick to the body. Darren Briggs, DDT. Big boot to the face. Leg drop from Ace Indigo. Big kick to the side of the head. Throwing Darren Briggs into Razor, then grabs Razor. Throws Razor into the steel steps. Ace Indigo looking incredible right now. German suplex, throws Darren Briggs across the outside, picks up the glass bar. Razor back into the ring. Big kick to the body. Chops across the chest. Goes over the top rope. Razor's not done, though. These red eyes, what the hell? Over the top, takes down Ace Indigo. Big elbows to the body from Darren Briggs. Drop kick misses. Over the steel steps. Razor with the kendo stick in his hand. Ace Indigo getting the crowd. Takes a kendo stick to the back. Never mind. Across the legs. Shatters it across the arm of Darren Briggs. Razor getting his time to shine. Razor able to stop himself before he falls. Ace Indigo right behind him, drops him. Big punch to the face from Indigo. Tuning up the band, the rock and roll god. Welcomes Razor to the division. Glass tube across the back. Takes out Ace Indigo. Darren Briggs. Single leg. Razor gets out of it. Big elbow to the face, misses. DDT from Razor. Heads onto the outside. DDT from Darren Briggs as well. Ace Indigo not looking nearly as good as he was about 2 minutes ago. Bouncing the steel steps off the face of Razor, throws him down on top of his body. Razor saves himself. Darren Briggs. Big leg kicks to Razor. Baseball bat in the hands of Ace Indigo. Throwing him into the steel steps. Up to the top rope, Darren Briggs, double axe handle misses. Glass tube shatters across the back of Darren Briggs. Big kick to the body from Razor. Ace Indigo with a reversal. Are these guys getting the real deal with the Deathlock style match at yes. This is a preview to the Deathlock style match. It's a 2 out of 3 falls triple threat. Whereas the Deathlock style is a 2 out of 3 falls a 2 out of 3 falls submissions only one-on-one. So I feel like this is the best way to decide a number 1 contender, you know what I'm saying? Kitchen sink. Going up the top rope, Ace Indigo drops the fist across the face. It misses. That was a long-ass jump. It was, I'm not gonna lie. Huge knee to the face from Razor, takes out Darren Briggs. Sometimes you have to yeah, that's if they haven't really like earned the number 1 contender spot. That's if I just throw them into it. But yes, you are correct. Big kick to the back of the leg. Throws him into the ropes. Darren Briggs trying to put something together. Big elbow to the face. Knocks out Ace Indigo. Going back to that single leg lock. Indigo gets him off of him as well. He sticks to the back of Darren Briggs. Big punch to the back of the head of Ace Indigo. Glass tube shatters across the face of Razor. Darren Briggs, the only man standing. I believe everybody's bleeding. They're repeatedly throwing each other into the steps. I don't know what to say here. Big kick from Darren Briggs takes out Ace Indigo. Neck breaker from Darren Briggs takes out Razor. Clearing house and Razor standing right back up. What's going on, King Dominic? Welcome in, brother. Welcome back. Ace Indigo on the outside, Razor on the inside of the ring, heads back on out. Down onto the steel steps. Darren Briggs takes a fall, huge knee to the face. Ace Indigo goes down. Steel steps in the hands of Darren Briggs. Razor refusing to fall. Darren Briggs gets thrown into Ace Indigo. Back into the ring. Bouncing his face off the apron. Hockey stick in the hands of Ace Indigo. Across the back of Darren Briggs. Huge knee to the face from Ace Indigo. Have I missed my match? If I have one, you did not have one. So no, you did not miss it. You are all good. This is the co-main event of the evening. Ace Indigo goes into the ring. Big knee from Razor misses. Indigo goes into the ropes. Huge elbow from Darren Briggs. Razor drops Darren. Goes after Ace Indigo. Trying to isolate the arms, working the neck now. Ace Indigo out of it, gets out of it very quickly. You're on Overdrive on Monday and what you can remember softball split, but wrestlers move around the night match with title pictures. Yeah, essentially. What's going on, C Candy? Welcome in. Ace Indigo having his face bounced off the side of the ring. Darren Briggs going back after Razor. Neck breaker from Razor. One for Ace Indigo as well. Talking shit to Ace Indigo. Big punch to the face. Onto the top of the head of Razor. Darren Briggs doing a great job in this match of keeping his opponents down on the ground. Another light bar in his hands. Ace Indigo taking too much time. Shatters it across the face of Ace Indigo. Busts him wide open. Leg DDT as well. Not a single man is tapped yet. Into the ropes. Kitchen sink from Ace Indigo. Steel steps in the hands of Indigo once again. Darren Briggs got him by the back of the head. Big kick to the face. Briggs gets planted by Ace Indigo. Going for a camel clutch. Darren Briggs able to break the hold. Back up to his feet. Back of the head. Darren Briggs, big kicks to the legs. Razor sneaks up behind him out of nowhere. Baseball bat to the back. Razor, big kick to the face. This is the Contender we having finishing submission and signature finisher. What just happened to my brain? Submission thing, signature. finisher takes priority. Razor has one, I believe, and Darren Briggs does as well. Darren Briggs has an ankle lock as his finisher. That's a submission. And I believe Razor has one as well. Ace Indigo, I don't think has one. Clothesline from Ace Indigo. Big elbow drop to Darren Briggs. Indigo getting himself hyped up. Trying to figure out what he's got to do to win the match. Double axe handle. Indigo takes down Razor, going for another sweet chin music, tuning up the band. Razor gets caught once again. Darren Briggs cracks Ace Indigo with the glass bar across the forehead. Indigo right back up to his feet. Neck across the knee from Darren Briggs. He's got Ace Indigo by the back of the head, bouncing his face off the top turnbuckle. Razor's back up to his feet. Darren Briggs is not phased. Spanish fly off the top rope. Takes down Ace Indigo. Razor. Rear naked choke to Darren Briggs. Let's go with a hold. Briggs rolls out of the ring. Indigo with a big elbow to the face. Gets Razor away from a huge boot from Razor. Takes down Indigo. Razor with a hockey stick. Across the face of Darren Briggs once again. Big knee. Multiple punches to the face of Darren Briggs. Ace Indigo joins them both on the outside. Punch to the face misses. Another knee from Razor. Back into the steel steps. Huge elbow from Darren Briggs. Blood is pouring from the forehead of Darren Briggs at the moment. Razor throws him into the barricade. Ace Indigo makes his way into the ring. Huge knee from Razor takes him down. Going for a submission. He's got Ace Indigo. Indigo taps. Darren Briggs doesn't seem to know that. Oh wait, no, it's 2 out of 3 falls. Going for Indigo again. Razor breaks it up. Razor with 1 out of the 2 submissions necessary. Ace Indigo being bullied right now. Darren Briggs, blood pouring from his face. Razor looking to take him out. Drops him. Ace Indigo, series of punches. Not a fan of what just happened to him. Big elbow from Razor, misses the knee. Indigo going into the corner. Stomps down on the ankle of Razor. Barbed wire baseball bat in the hands of Ace Indigo. Darren Briggs talking shit on the other side of the ring. Follows him into the ring. Briggs goes into the corner. Chop to the chest from Ace Indigo. Razor gets caught mid-jump. Ace Indigo knocks him off the side of the ring. Indigo is lining up Darren Briggs. Drops him. Looking to make Briggs tap right now with the camel clutch. Razor can't seem to break it up. Briggs taps. Ace Indigo and Razor are now tied at 1-1. Darren Briggs taking down Razor. Barbed wire baseball bat to the body. Kick to the body of Ace Indigo. Indigo with a reversal. Throws Darren Briggs over his shoulders. Going up to the top rope. Middle rope, not top rope. Big kick to the face. Misses. Double axe handle. Ace Indigo going to the corner. Tuning up the band again. Sweet chin music misses. Razor with a super kick. Ace Indigo with a reversal. Big punch to the face. Razor with a reversal of his own. Takes the legs out from underneath him. Big punch to the face. Knee misses. Razor all alone with Darren Briggs. Darren Briggs is definitely the man, and the odd man out right now. Clothesline takes down Briggs. Razor going for a submission. Ace Indigo breaks it up before Darren Briggs can tap. Sneaks him behind him, drops him across his knee. Going back to work on Darren Briggs off the top rope. Razor's on the outside. Ace Indigo goes up to the middle. Drops his body across the body of Darren Briggs. Trying to work with that steel chair. Razor with a hockey stick. Ace Indigo not even phased. Pile driver onto the hockey stick. Razor back up to his feet. Huge boot to the face. Ace Indigo goes down. Darren Briggs looking to make Indigo tap. Razor breaks it up. Elbow to the face of Razor. Briggs says, "I'll do it to you instead." Razor with nowhere to go. Darren Briggs lets go of the hold and then goes back to it. Ace Indigo breaks it up before Razor can tap. Huge knee to the face takes Briggs down. Forearm to the face from Darren Briggs knocks Ace Indigo out. Darren Briggs is somehow still moving. Steel steps to the face of the Razor as he goes down. Ace Indigo still the only man standing. Blood pooling around the body of Darren Briggs. Indigo taking a second to catch his breath. Darren Briggs and Razor making their way to their feet. Briggs back into the ring. Razor and Ace Indigo follow suit. Lariat takes down Ace Indigo. Darren Briggs not done. Drop kick takes down Ace Indigo. Briggs lining something up. DDT. Goes over the top rope. Neckbreaker takes down Razor. Huge kick to the face. Razor goes down. Ace Indigo back up to his feet. Spanish fly from Darren Briggs. Darren Briggs is clearing house right now. Off the top rope. Barely taking down Razor. Elbow to the face of Ace Indigo. Takes him down with a suplex. Indigo rolling out of the ring. Razor all alone with Darren Briggs. Huge knee to the face. Briggs goes down. Reaper came out of nowhere. Or Razor came out of nowhere, my bad. Going for the submission. Darren Briggs, after putting up a hell of a fight. Razor has to let go of the hold. Ace Indigo breaks it up last second after Razor had already let go. Indigo going up to the top rope. Crossbody misses. Another suplex from Razor. Drop kick. Razor takes him down. Razor is looking incredible in his debut. One submission away from becoming the #1 contender for the Deathlock Championship. Big knee to the face of Ace Indigo misses. Off the middle, crossbody takes down Razor. Looking for a submission on somebody. Indigo. Pile driver to Darren Briggs. Razor with the steel steps knocks Indigo out. Indigo rolls out of the ring. Razor's lining up Darren Briggs. Oh no. Steel steps save Darren. Huge knee to the face. Indigo with the light bar. Razor shatters it across his ribs. Another neck breaker. Huge knee to the face. Briggs goes down. Briggs with a reversal. Indigo back up to his feet as well. Waiting for Briggs to stand. Uranagi. Razor takes down Ace Indigo. Trying to keep him down. Goes back to the hockey stick. Indigo back up to his feet. Hockey stick shatters across the face of Ace Indigo. Razor. Dragon sleeper hold. Almost. Almost the dragon sleeper hold. Either way, Darren Briggs tapped. What's going on, Cupstar? What's going on? What are you doing? How you going? Razor in his UCW debut, becoming the #1 contender for the Deathlock Championship. He will take on Droofy at United We Fall. Do you think I can fly here and fly in the icy river? Hey, maybe.
No warning, no mercy, no pause. Hands like a vice. I'm the flaw in your laws. Heavyweight pressure with surging control. I don't outfight you. I take what I'm owed. Grip on the wrist and the elbow pops. Bodies are snap when the breathing stops. You came for a show, I came for the end. You came with a mouth, I came with a plan. So like a stuck and I struck like a switch.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening, Santana Storm will take on Delilah Dakota here this evening for the Breakdown Women's World Championship.
I'm on a red line, pressure in the headlights. No time. One grip, one turn, now your whole world bends. I don't need luggage, I just need tendons. I'm on a red line.
They 2 out of 3 falls. Death match for the women's division, ladies and gentlemen. Making their way down to the ring first. She is your UCW Women's Heritage Champion and the #1 contender for the Breakdown Women's World Championship. A member of the Kingdom, Delilah Dakota.
nothing. But I'm the kind of woman that'll leave you with nothing. Beauty on the surface, power underneath. Strength in my stride, fire in my teeth. Tattooed stories running over my skin. Every line of warning of the fights I win. Don't get too close if you can't take pain. Delilah, Dakota, don't play tame.
That was a nice throw. I appreciate it, brother.
I see your nerves shake. You want the fire, but not what I'll take. I'm beautiful when I break you. Strong enough to bend your pride.
Ladies and
You
gentlemen,
chase
her
the
opponent, the longest reigning UCW Breakdown Women's World Champion, Santana Storm.
And I don't walk in, I storm through.
2K25. Hey, won't let any of us be great again.
Flash crash, one hit, brand new. Buzz in my blood, bolts in my name. Strike once, never fight the same. And I bring the shock, I bring the flame. Everywhere we move, burn through the frame. Step in the ring, you learn the name. Spit fire, voltage in veins.
Get her done. Thank you for the sub, bro. I didn't see that. Appreciate the sub, brother. Thank you.
You train slow,
Welcome to the
I
sub.
run wild.
Appreciate you.
Power surge in a savage smile. Can't touch this.
Women's
Don't
Breakdown
take the
Championship,
pain.
ladies and gentlemen. Delilah, Dakota taking on Santana Storm. 2 out of 3 falls death match here tonight for the Breakdown Women's World Championship. Santana Storm, the longest reigning Women's World Champion that we've had here in UCW. Delilah, Dakota has shown up and taken over the women's division, though. Santana Storm. Very early 2 count. Delilah, Dakota reversing the roll up, only getting a 1 count. Delilah. That was a submission. Delilah, Dakota. Obviously hitting the gym a little bit more often recently. Working on a power submission game that we have not seen from her yet. Santana Storm going off the bottom rope. Beat me to nah. So it disappears, and it sent I think it sent a notification, but it disappears in 90 seconds. It's sad. Last bar in the hands of Santana Storm. One of the more brutal, hardcore matches that Delilah, Dakota will have been a part of. Glass bar shatters across the body of Delilah. Face being bounced off the mat repeatedly. Santana Storm up to the top rope. Takes her down. Battle of the Buff Gals. Hey, only one we're missing is well, we got a couple more honestly. We got Marie Kelly, Echo, Psy, Virus. You know, we got a couple of more Buff Gals. Santana Storm starting us off with a submission. Or not Santana Storm. Delilah, Dakota starting us off with a submission. Gets dropped on the outside. Santana Storm. Glass bar in her hands. More lean than back, but I get your point. She got some nice abs. I mean, yeah, like she got muscle mass. Santana Storm going for a submission on the outside as well. Delilah Dakota struggling to get out of that one for a second. Looks like Santana might have let her out. Into the barricade. Santana Storm falls down on the outside. Delilah Dakota walking around the ring. Santana Storm takes a swing. Meets a headbutt from Delilah Dakota. Big punch to the back. Down in the middle of the ring. Up to the top rope. Storm with an elbow drop across the back of Delilah Dakota, going for the cover. 2, only 2. Off the top rope. Santana Storm putting on a clinic at the moment. Janice in her hands. That's not a good sign for Delilah. If the ref would move the hand out of the way, takes Janice out of the hands of Santana Storm. Delilah Dakota changes the tides of the match. Big kick to the face from Santana takes out Delilah. Only 2. Santana Storm lining Delilah Dakota up. Baseball bat in her hands. Straight to the face. Going for the cover. Santana thinks she's done enough. Still only 2. Dakota goes into the ropes. Santana Storm catches her. Dakota with a reversal. Drops Santana. Delilah sizing up the champion. Down onto Janice and the baseball bat. Going for the cover anyway. Only 2. Delilah Dakota's got Santana Storm up on her shoulder. Drops her on the back of the head. Going for the cover again. Only 2. Bouncing her off the top rope. Storm misses barely. Into the ropes. Big kick to the body. Santana Storm drops Delilah Dakota. Only 2. Delilah Dakota into the ropes. Big elbow takes down Delilah. Off the top. Santana Storm getting her time to shine. Only 2, almost 3. Delilah Dakota finding out what it's like to hang with the big dogs here in UCW. Up onto the shoulders. Bounces her off the top rope. Belly drop misses from Delilah Dakota. Santana Storm capitalizing. Big boot from Delilah Dakota. Santana Storm responds with a big boot of her own. Goes onto the outside. Through the ropes. Dakota no-sells it. Santana Storm with a reversal. Kick to the body. Hunts her down, going for a submission. Delilah Dakota struggling. Dakota taps. Delilah focusing on Santana Storm. Storm with a clothesline takes down Dakota. Picks up a glass bar. Decides not to. Big punches to the face. Delilah Dakota not backing down from the fight. Santana Storm. And their undetectable roids. It's honestly the power ranking in 2K that the game has. I think that's what does it, because they get buffs for where they are. Elbow to the back of the head from Delilah Dakota. Baseball bat to the arm repeatedly. Delilah Dakota letting loose. Big kick to the body. Straight across the abs of Delilah Dakota. Throws the baseball bat in the body of the referee. Reverses the power bomb once again. Huge kick to the face. Busts open Delilah Dakota. Going for the cover. Constant reversals too. She has lower reversal stats than Delilah. Delilah's a 99. She's a 95. You also got to remember it comes to build too, so like depending on what your archetype is, you have different attributes, you have different attribute caps, so like, you know, it's just different people, different stats. But Delilah is a higher overall than Santana Storm is currently. So in the aspect of how the game's supposed to work, Delilah should be better than Santana Storm. These refs are catching all kinds of hell today, I completely agree. Going for the cover. 1, 2, only 2. Going for the cover, using the leverage of the middle rope. Only 1. Santana Storm still gets out of it. Delilah Dakota. Going for the cover. 3. Delilah Dakota ties it up. Big kick to the body, misses Santana Storm. Gets caught by a reversal. Face planting onto the baseball bat. Takes the legs out from underneath Delilah Dakota. Down onto the shoulders. Santana Storm. Up to the top rope. Santana Storm using her athleticism to her advantage late in this match. Only 2. Off the middle rope. Santana Storm. 3. Retains the Women's World Championship. Congratulations, and still the longest reigning Women's World Champion. Going into United we fall with the championship. Congratulations to Santana Storm. What's going on, Cole? Welcome in. You caught us at the end of the show, brother. And I got to do United We Fall stuff tonight and tomorrow to make sure we're ready. So I probably will not be live again until United We Fall. But I do know who your champion or who your opponents are. You're good, man. Congratulations on buying a car. I hope you like it. Hope it runs well. Hope you don't have any problems out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, to start off the evening, we had Vintora defeating Clint. It looked like an easy match out there for Vintora. He made beating Clint look simple, as we've seen from the last couple of people who have taken on Clint. After that, the Skill Tree QLG defeated Ace Anderson in a preview match of the Breakdown World Championship match that we will see on Sunday at United We Fall. After that, Logrest became the Prince of Carnage champion, defeating Evan Russell in a no-holds-barred match. And then Mike Esma defeated Owen Thomas in a one-on-one Extreme Rules match. Owen Thomas showing more aggression, less technique, and it got him beat. After that, Isaac Ramirez and Carlos Gonzalez defeated Teddy Gray and Aaron Gray to move on to take on Flight Risk in the first match of the first match that we will have on United We Fall. The winner of that match will take on Radcore and Ogre, as well as Big Johnson and Azrael Black in a tag team hell match in the main event of United We Fall, ladies and gentlemen. After that, Dirty Barnzo will take on Leon Alexander, and Leon Alexander defeated him with the help of another masked man. This one looked different. He was a little taller, a little leaner. He wasn't wearing shoes. He had a different mask on. We don't know what's going on with Leon Alexander and these black masked men, but we know that they are helping him win matches. And then our co-main event of the evening, Razor became the #1 contender for the Deathlock Championship in a 2 out of 3 falls submission-only triple threat match, where Razor defeated Ace Indigo and Darren Briggs. Darren Briggs was taken to UCW Medical after the beating that he took in this match. And then Santana Storm retained the Breakdown Women's World Championship in the main event of the evening. Congratulations to the champions who retained. Congratulations to everybody who was on the card. Sunday is going to be the biggest event that we have had, so get ready, cut your promos. This is an all call. I will be dropping the card tonight. You will have tomorrow and Sunday afternoon before the show to cut promos. I want promos. I don't expect promos, but I do want them very badly. Hopefully you all show out. I'm going to work really hard on it. So gifted subs, bits, everybody show up. Just be here. You know, that's really all I ask for usually, is just be here. But that is the time for it. That is going to be one of our last streams of 2025, because it will be this Sunday, and then we will have Overdrive, and then we'll have, on New Year's Eve, we will have Awakening again. But so I mean that'll be probably our third to last stream of 2025, depending on what we do. So that'll definitely be the time to show out. Hope you had a good stream, Reggie. Thank you for showing up at the end. If you're on YouTube, you can go ahead and click off. I appreciate you showing up. We're gonna raid out on Twitch. For all you, if you've been on Twitch, I appreciate you. I appreciate the gifted subs. Nelly, if you're still kicking around, you guys be good. Let's find somebody to send you off to. No, not following. Just same category. All right, guys, y'all go blow up this guy's chat. This is a new person. We haven't rated this person before. I don't know what their content is. I don't know if they have commentary. I'm hoping they do.
I got you.
They do. All right, we're going to rate them. If y'all don't like them, don't stay. Blade Franco, you won. You are the #1 contender for the Deathlock Championship. Just so you know, brother, I'll post the VOD as soon as it's available to me. You guys blow this guy up. Blow this guy's chat up. Follow him. Drop the stuff. Do all that stuff. You heard the results. Awesome, Franco. Glad to hear it, man. Y'all have a good night.
Kind of a match this was.